Well, hello there, my friends. Amy Friese reporting to you again today on Wednesday, July 31st, 2013, for another video installation of my Ironman Wisconsin 2013 journey. So we'll talk about training, we'll talk about nutrition and motivation, inspiration. All right, this training thing is all coming together, and these last 5 weeks are like amping up more. I don't want to say it's not what I expected. Like, I knew what to expect, but I'm feeling it in my body. And like with training and everything else that's going on, it's getting to be overwhelming. Let me just give you a little insight on what's going on in my life. And I by no means am telling you this to get any sympathy, perhaps a little empathy, but hey, I signed up for this. I know pretty much what I'm getting myself into. But I'm an entrepreneur, right? So I have some people that I work with to help me do some administrative stuff that I could not live without. So my business is Fearless Nutrition. I'm a sports nutrition unstuck expert, and I also do a lot of motivational speaking and speaking on nutrition at corporate levels and lunch and learns and all that good stuff. Love that. And I'm a wife, and I'm a friend, and I'm a mom to 6 parrots that my husband and I love and adore very much. And I'm training for Ironman, and I'm moving my office from where I am now, there's my home, and to a different location, and I'm moving by August 15th. So I'm like, holy shit, how am I going to get all this stuff done? And feeling overwhelmed, I mean, is nothing new by any means in my life, right? It's something that you just learn to cope with, and I'm getting so much better at it at my 41 years young. I know when those go crazy that I need to take a step back. So I am so looking forward to being done with Ironman. I can't even tell you. And I'm so excited. Like, I feel like I need like an entire week off of everything, like no responsibilities. Like, just I want to watch like 12 hours of Bones and eat kettle corn and drink iced tea. I mean, and those, so I'm able to do some of those things now in like little snippets. But that pressure valve is, I have a really close watch in that right now, because I need to make sure that I'm getting the right food, that I'm getting the right rest, that I'm taking enough time by myself, because the older that I get, the more I realize that I'm so much more of an introvert than I ever thought I was, although I love being around people. So I need that time to myself to re-energize my batteries. Does that make sense? I think maybe more of us are like that than we would like to admit, but I'm accepting that more and kind of surrendering to that fact about myself as I get older. So with that being said, training is going great. The running, my foot is sore again. I don't know what's going on, but I'm easing back. At least I'm able to run. I did, the half, the Door County half, 13.1 miles. The week before that, I did 10 miles. Last week, I ran 12 miles. So I'm not quite sure exactly what's going on. The only thing I can think of are 2 different things: that it's additional miles and my stress fracture isn't all the way healed, or it's I'm going too fast, or I'm pounding too much. So I'm just playing it by ear and just listening to my body. I mean, really, what else can I do? I'm not going to run. I have to get some runs in here, but I'm being as smart as I can about the whole thing. Biking is flipping awesome. My favorite workout of the week, although it kind of sucked part of it, to be honest, but I loved it at the same time, was that Ruth and Jana and I went out to Madison last Friday. Our goal and our plan was to do 2 loops in Madison. We got through half of one, and then Janet got a flat, and then we tried to fix it twice, and it exploded. So not sure if it was user error, wrong tube, just the situation, because it was cold and wet. It was raining like the banshee, which kind of made it fun at first, but then when you have to stop and change flats, and your lips are turning purple and you're shaking because you're so flipping cold and your fingers are getting white, that's when it was like, meh. And then I was just pissed because I didn't get to do what I wanted to do. But anyway, we all got done safe. We made it back home after we stopped at Starbucks and commiserated a bit. But Janet and Ruth and I took it all in stride, because, really, what can you do? You got to freaking roll with the punches. If you get all mad and upset continuously, it's like, it's so counterproductive. So got back to town, and then Ruth and I went out for another 32 miles. So that day we got in 75 of hill work. So we did hill work in Madison because Ruth and I finished the loop, came back and picked up Janet, and then once we got back home, we did our new Berlin route, which was pretty hilly, so my butt was incredibly sore. Hello glutes, can you just say that? So when I do the biking, it's really, really helped my running. So I'm confident that even though my foot is sore, and I'm not sure what's going on, that I'll still finish the marathon aspect of Ironman because my legs are so strong. And you know what? If I need to walk however long, I'm not even going to put a number on it, then I'll walk. It's cool. It's fine. All I want is at the end be like, Amy Friese, you're an Ironman. Because I've been working for a year on this mofo, and I'm going to finish. Okay. I'm very passionate about this. All right, so that was a favorite workout. My husband and I went to the Wang Chung and Fix concert last night at Potawatomi, and I got to bed really late. So I slept in, which means that I didn't swim this morning, so now I'm swimming this afternoon. So I'm going to swim 2,500, and I don't really want to, I'll be totally honest. But I'm going to, because I know I have to, because if I don't, I'm going to regret it. And this is go time. This is absolute go time. Oh, by the way, speaking about workouts, Dave and I went over my workout plan, and we've switched some things around so that it looks like this. Let me see. Test here. I've been doing this for 2 weeks now. Bike, and, oh boy, I can't even get it right. Swim and run on Monday. Bike and run on Tuesday. Swim on Wednesday. Bike on Thursday, run my long run on Friday, and then bike long on Saturday. Tuesday bike is hilly, and then we brick it with a run. And then Thursday is I go out and ride 30 miles. I'm going to go by myself. I'm really looking forward to solo ride. And then the Monday and Tuesday runs are shorter, like 5-6 miles right now, and then I'm going to amp up to 6-7. And then like my long run this weekend is going to be, I believe it's 13. So I've been doing the 9-minute run, 1-minute walk. I'm going to switch that up and see how my foot feels. I'm going to either try 8-2 or 7-3. Because the important part is that I need to run, right? I need to run. So, and I'm too impatient not to, I'll be honest. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what my training plan looks like. Nutrition. I added in something that I used to eat a lot that is incredibly, incredibly convenient and is settling with my stomach much better now than I ever had before because I'm not eating gluten. Are you like so curious what it is? No, I'm just kidding. Greek yogurt with some gluten-free granola and blueberries. I ran out of blueberries, so today I had bananas. So what I've been doing is I use the Chobani. I tried it. I've never tried it before. So, and I got 2% only because they didn't have whole. So if I can find whole milk Greek yogurt, I'm going to go with that. Because I'm not afraid of fat, and I'm definitely not afraid of protein, and I need that whole thing, that whole balance together. Because when you eat a full-fat dairy product, you get, especially if it's organic, which is even better, you get a wonderful, perfect blend of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins, as Mother Nature intended. I have yet to see a fat-free or skim cow. It's not going to happen. So I'm a huge advocate of eating full-fat dairy. Then you just don't need as much. So when I make my yogurt parfait or my breakfast, I use about 2/3 a cup of yogurt and then 1/3 a cup of the granola, sometimes 1/4 depending upon how much crunch I want, and then anywhere from 1/3 of a cup to 1/2 a cup of the fruit. I typically eat that after my workout, after I have my uber strong espresso with my whole milk that I make at home, and then I go on with my day and snack and stuff. So appetite's been very good. I've been adding more vegetables because they've been growing in the garden. So I have arugula, I have kale, I have lettuce, tomatoes are about to come up, cucumbers are still going, we got some parsley going on. So, and then just supplementing that with natural foods out and about at the grocery store and all that good stuff. So I've been adding more protein to my diet because I've been craving it because my training has been amped up, and I found that when I was eating more protein recently that I felt better. I felt more energized. I felt better repair. I didn't feel sore. So I've been eating more protein. So that's been going well. And let's see, motivation and inspiration. I'm telling you, girl, guy, I'm just going. I just, like today, for instance, when I said, I don't really feel like swimming, I know I need to. And it's different from feeling overtrained versus I just don't want to. Because I've been to that point where I've been to the place of overtraining, and I know what that feels like. It's not that type of fatigue. It's God, I just don't want to do anything. But I know I need to. So I'm getting much better at that balance. And trust me, it's taken me like years to figure it out. But the reason I've gotten better at it is because I keep practicing. And I'm not afraid to fail or make a mistake because there's no such thing. I'm figuring it out. So I'm allowing myself that latitude and surrendering to the whole process, which is sometimes easy, sometimes is not so easy. So I just keep going ahead and thank God. I brought this up hundreds of times. My friends are awesome. So Dave and I rode together yesterday. I'm going to do a solo ride Thursday. Friday, I'm going to go out for my solo run. Then Saturday, we're going to bike together again. So, and maybe Jody will come out with us too, so that'll be awesome. But I just have to keep going because it's so close, and this time really matters. Everything that I've been doing since like flipping September is all coming together, and this is the really important time. And another thing to consider is being present, something that I've been working really hard on, and being like very conscious of being present. So for instance, when I was racing in Door County, I was like, yay, I'm racing a half Ironman, sitting going like with blinders. Like I let those blinders open up. So that's what I'm doing, in the perspective that I'm taking right now with my training is it's go time, but I'm doing this. I'm looking around and I'm taking everything into consideration as best that I can. And again, boy, it's so much easier said than done. It has taken me years of practicing. This is a perfectionist. This is a woman who's lived with anxiety her entire life. This is somebody who's incredibly self-critical. And I've learned to take a step back and really surrender and try to be as present as possible. Yoga has helped a lot. I taught yoga last night, and boy, it was so good just to take it easy. Meditation helps a lot. And just slowing the F down, like literally just sitting and being still. Like, it's just so empowering. So I encourage you to do that too. By the way, I don't want to let the cat totally out of the bag, but I'm working on a new product that I'm going to really work hardcore on after Ironman, when I have a better perspective of what it was about. And I have more time to dedicate it to. But I've been talking to some of my friends about some different ways to approach Ironman from a emotional perspective. And so I'm thinking about some different ideas. So as that gets closer, I'll give you a little bit more information. I just want to kind of put it out there right now, and help myself stay accountable and get you excited about it too. So if there's anything like that you are looking for, let me know, like any topics or any type of media, like whether it's a podcast or a video or a MP3 or like a document of some sort. I'd love to hear what you need, because I'll help you find it. I'll make it. We'll make it happen. So that's it today, my friends. Oh, you know, it's so funny. By the time I finish doing these videos, I feel so good. It's very cathartic. So thanks for being my counselor, I guess. Thanks for listening. And I really hope that you take away some good lessons from this and learn from what I've done, but also put your perspective in it. And again, I would love to hear from you. Please let me know how your life is going with your training, what's going on in general, like how you're feeling and stuff like that. When it comes to athleticism and sports, we got to stay connected. Huge community, very important. So check me out on Facebook and on Twitter and on my website, which is fearlessnutritionllc.com. My email is fearlessnutritionllc@gmail.com. And my name is Amy Friese, Friese. You can find me on Twitter and Facebook. That's it. Checking out for you today. You know my name already. And today is Wednesday, July 31st, 2013. Until we meet again next week, my friends, cheerio! And remember to eat smart, move strong, and live fearless. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I dare you. All right. We'll talk to you later, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.